Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are here at Yokohama at Pacifico for the nostalgic 2 days event. Japan's classic car, Tokyo Auto Salon, essentially. Let's go check it out. So Nostalgic 2 Days is all about the classic Japanese cars, restoration, aftermarket parts that are being remanufactured, probably just like everything you're seeing here with this shell here. Body panels, carbon fiber, fiberglass, all that kind of stuff here to keep these legendary cars alive. You're also going to find a lot of the tuners that are in the industry of, tuning these OG cars back in the day are going to be here, still supporting the platform and still doing incredible things. You're talking Ken Marys, Hakoskas, the L series engines, all of those old cars, even like the old GT cars. You're going to see a ton of like Datsun Sunnies. You're going to see actually a lot of these cars will be for sale. You'll see like, oh yeah, there you go. A lot of these cars here will be for sale. And you'll be able to come here first thing in the morning, put a bid on them, purchase them, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of wild actually event. Also, a lot of these guys will have little booths like this set up with parts that they sell and things that they've been collecting for years. So it's a really good place to come. This is pretty cool. So this is actually, this is still for sale for Yonhaku. Oh, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. This is an S13 Silvia that gets turned into this. It's called a Mitsuoka, I believe. So this is an S13 with a CA18 DET under the hood. Everything about this is an S13 and they just cut and modify it to make it look like this. Very cool. There you go. See, the door is still identical to an S13. It's an S13 Silvia Auto, brown interior dash. Very cool. Mitsuoka makes a ton of these cars. They did one based off the S15 as well. But I've only ever seen them with the SR. I've never seen them with the CA. So this is very cool. Dang. But yeah, everything like firewall, everything's S13. You can even see the VIN number. It says S13. This is very cool. Man, there's some cool stuff here. Jeez. We gotta keep going around. The SVXs are sick. I like the layout this year. It's a little different, but I actually really want to check the Toyota Heritage new parts that they've launched, because I believe they may be making new Supra Mark IV dashes, right-hand drive ones, which I need one for mine. So let's go see if we can find that, but see what else we find on the way. Oh, the tractors are cool. Dang, I don't think I've ever seen. Dude, that thing's clean, hey? Sheesh, very cool. I'm sure you guys can gather from the name Nostalgic 2 Days that this is an event about nostalgia, the classic old school cars that everyone remembers about when they were, young and going to college and high school and messing around with. So it's kind of that, and it's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. So the event is literally like 2 days of nostalgia in the automotive industry. That's why it's such an important event to make sure you come to, meet a lot of the legends that used to do all that kind of stuff or still do that kind of stuff, but also just enjoy that classic car culture, just like this. Look at this thing. Beautiful Hakoska GTR L Series engine. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. 6-to-1 headers for the L Series. I bet you that sounds incredible. My gosh. And then look at, man, I love this 86 so much. For a GE ITB conversion with carbon funnels. Very cool. Nice S14 too. There's so much here. There's a Watanabe booth, by the way. Some cool cars here. OS Geiken is super famous for still manufacturing a lot of the parts for these old classic cars. You can see here, full complete head kits and everything for these things. OS Geiken, by the way, it's pronounced Geiken, not Geiken, but in the US, a lot of people say Geiken. They don't mind it, by the way. But they developed a super famous dual cam head for the L Series engine, which uses obviously carburetors on this side rather than that side, gives you more room for headers and all that kind of stuff. It's like one of the biggest things with the L Series engine was everything hot and cold was on the same side. But when you put a dual cam head like this on here, it works out really well. Here's a really good close-up of it. You can see the cam through there. Damn, that's a really nice billet cam too. the valves and everything. The amount of engineering that went into this, and that it uses gears, guys. Not a belt, not a chain. It's all these gears intricately that come all the way down to the crank. Very cool. Yeah. I'd love to mess around with something like this in the future, for sure. Just because it's something I want to learn about, these older engines. These L-Series engines is essentially kind of what turned into the RB. So it's very cool. Dude, this billet cam's really nice, actually. Dang. Oil cap up the back here is cool, too. Baller. I like the cutaway stuff, getting to geek out on this kind of thing. Yeah, Geekin has tons of stuff. The owner as well is super open. They have staff that speak English, so if ever you did need anything, you can reach out through their website and contact form, and someone will get back to you. So, really cool company, and they're actually based in Okayama. If you guys remember, on my first round of FD last year at Fuji, we had major clutch issues. I was able to send one of our team members on a Shinkansen bullet train first thing in the morning, race all the way down to Okayama. It's like an 8-hour round trip. Pick up a clutch from the owner, even though it was closed business day, and bring it all the way back in time for us to switch it out, somehow get the car working so I could even go out and do a qualifying lap. It was an insane first start to the season, which then led to really bad weather events after that, as you guys know. Last year was rough, but they're really big about supporting drivers and supporting motorsports, so they're always willing to help no matter who you are. All right, now we're at the booth that I am super interested about, and they have pretty much a brand new Hachiroku here on display. Thing looks immaculate, but let me go find these super parts because that's what I want to see. Here we go. These are all the GR heritage parts. Oh, hey, Kimura-san! Kimura-san works at Tomée. These are all the heritage parts. So this is all for the AE86, brand new wiring harnesses, everything brand new from scratch. Wow, that is so cool. Wow, parts to even rebuild the idle control valves. Okay, A70 Supra. Okay, so the Prime Minister of Japan's going to be very happy with that, Takaichi-san, because she owns an A70. So she probably is going to be very happy about this. Honestly, that's a smart move for Toyota. Then we've got the A80 Supra. So all of this stuff I think I have. I really have to get a new set of headlights too when we do the aero. But I wonder where the dashboard is. I heard and saw somewhere that they had whole complete dashboards. Let's look around and see what we can find. Because, oh man, they have one on display. So nice. Oh, there it is. I see it. Dude, I'm so jealous about this completely stock Hachimaru A80 Supra. Here it is. Complete brand new dashboard. So mine and everyone else's, even though your dashboard's really clean, it'll warp here and get wavy. And then your instrument cluster as well, it all gets warped and starts to stick out at weird angles. Also up here where the vents are, it'll get really warpy. Now luckily mine, it's warped. And if you look really closely, you can see it. And it is starting to bulge up out here. But you just can't find a used one at all because they all do it. But the fact that they're remanufacturing this is super cool. Okay, so I got the information. They're not going to be ready for ordering for quite a while. They're still in the final stages of producing them, and they're expecting sometime this year that they will be announcing when back orders or pre-orders can be made for them. So we still got a bit of time to go yet, but very exciting. And I've got to start saving up because I don't think it's going to be cheap. There's no information anyway here of how much it's going to be. We'll have to wait till that comes out, but I'm very excited about this. It's so good to see that they're actually making these parts brand new again. Incredible. We're at the Fujitsu booth, and I absolutely love this. So this was kind of like a bit of a meme kind of thing, but it actually makes a lot of sense. It's called the snorkel. So it's like a snorkel, but for your car. And it's if you ever get stuck in the snow, but you need to stay in your car with the heater on to stay warm, right? But if you fall asleep and the snow builds up past the exhaust pipe, the exhaust gases are going to start forming under the car and making their way into the car, and you're going to end up dying from carbon monoxide poisoning. So they made this that you just keep in a little bag in the back of your car whenever you get caught in one of those situations, and you put this on your back of your exhaust so that even if the snow builds up, it's not going to get inside your car. Super cool. We actually saw this at Tokyo Auto Salon a few years ago, and it actually became a huge hit, went crazy viral, and a lot of people actually purchased them. Very cool. It's a good safety thing to have if ever you get stuck in the snow. This is pretty cool. HKS still has a dog box kit for the A12 transmission. Look at those baby little straight cut gears. It's so cute. It's scary though. Imagine that is like that looks like a K car engine, like transmission almost. Super cute. Oh man, so adorable. Bunch more parts. Oh whoa, look at this spline. An input shaft. Wow, that's cool. Bunch of cool stuff. 4G63 crank. Is that like a new billet crank? That's very cool. Dang. Looks like HKS has really partnered with this company. Oh, it's like a full machining shop. That's really cool. To develop all these older parts. Very cool. Dang, look at this like billet machined LSD center. That's very cool. Oh, and there's the rotary. Oh, there's the RB26 2.8 liter crank. Wow. I love that this thing made it to nostalgic 2 days. So cool. It's a little cheeky bringing this to nostalgic 2 days, but I love it. That's totally hardcore. Jun's over there talking to some people. So cool. I want to build one of these so bad and somehow make it rear-wheel drive, because could you imagine drifting this at the track? It'd be freaking insane. Got the Nismo booth now. And Nismo, I think it was last year or maybe the year before, they released this Heritage head, which is a dual cam head setup for the L series engine. And you can see it here. It's like all billet machined, the valve cover and everything. Very cool. Look, there's the head they developed. Vilside has their booth here. Wow. Nice Cedric on display. L series in there. Absolutely beautiful. I love this Vilside left-hand drive. I think, isn't this Sung's car? Dude, absolutely beautiful. Full EFI conversion and everything. This thing must sound incredible. Got the Naparek booth here. These guys really specialize on headwork. They have some really famous SR, like high response heads, as well as RB high response heads. They also do 2J stuff, and they'll go and machine out all the domes and all that kind of stuff on an SR so that it's less prone to detonation and things like that. This is very cool. This is their dry sump setup for a 2J. Very cool. I actually didn't know they made this. That's very cool. All billet too, very nice. They even make billet main caps for a 4AG, and these are all of the, I guess, these are like your valve stem guides. Huge thing that you always need to replace on SRs and RBs. They're a big consumable. Very cool. Oh, and they also sell Kelford stuff. That's very awesome. Check out this Z. I like how clean and shaved the bay is. The nice purple cover. Very cool. Nice OG Ken Mary. You don't see bays original like this anymore. Very cool. It's even got the old fuse wire stuff. Dang. So much space for activities, right? We've seen this car a fair few times. This guy drifts this at like Nico Circuit. Very cool. L28 and an S14. It's so cool. Love this thing. So wild. Look at these tiny little engines, man. So cool. That's my hand for comparison, by the way. Dude, the old Datsun, oh my gosh, I said Satsun. Datsun Sunny trucks are the coolest. This thing's even got a full fuel cell. Dang, cut open rear end's nice. It's cool to see all that. It's using some kind of like custom coilover lower mount setup in the back there. That's actually really cool. Such cool trucks. Whoa, that is crazy. Is that a VQ37 in that? Or is that a HR? Maybe a HR engine? That is insane. Dude, it's actually done the center console with the auto trans really nice. That's very cool. Speaking of cool, EK Civic, I dig this so much. It's crazy to me that these cars are now all at a classic car show called Nostalgic 2 Days. An EK Civic. That is insane to me. And then 33 and 34 GTRs are here too. Yo, that's a cool exhaust manifold for a 25. Oh my gosh. That is sick. Bet you it sounds amazing. Nice turbo elbow too. Such an important mod on an RB25. Gives you so much more flow, so much more power.
Hello, everybody.
Hey!
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the owner of Meiku. Very cool specialized Skyline shop. I love it that you can even buy little box kits like this with all the clips that you need. And this is specifically for a 34 GTR. They sell them for all the different GTR models. A full clip kit for the entire car is 10,000 yen, which is like 70, 80 bucks depending on the exchange rate. Such a based thing. Oh my gosh, they do them for the 350Z, Z32, R34, R32, everything. That is actually so freaking base that you can just buy a full kit like that with everything you need for the car. That's kind of cheap too. The Meiku 34 GTR looks absolutely incredible. Gives me Velside vibes a little bit, hey. Very cool. And then we got like pretty much the holy grail car here, 400R. Absolutely immaculate. And then over here we've got Garage Active with their C-Spec 2. Complete carbon fiber 32 GTR. They even sell now 33 GTR headlights. These are remanufactured ones. I've wanted to look at these because this is when I decided that I wanted to go back to the 33 GTR front end on the Skyline. Mainly because these are so expensive and these are the only 33 headlights that I want to run on a 33 if I own one. Well, I do own one, but I want to convert it back to a 33 front end from the 34. And honestly, the remanufactured ones are really nice. I dig these a lot. I'd be okay with using these on it, for sure. It is so crazy just looking at the car. The quarter panel connection point is actually really cool. It's kind of tidy and clean. The camera doesn't do it justice. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me in person. Nice and clean like that. But wow. We need to go hang out with Sakamoto-san at his shop. It's very far down south though in Japan. Brand new dash and everything looks incredible. The whole car looks amazing. Oh, Sakamoto-san! Genki?
Hi.
これ何ですか? 何これ?
Carbon fiber.
There it is. Oh my gosh. Seeing one of these in practically brand new factory condition is insane. There was a whole era I missed in the Skyline was the R30s. FJ20. Very cool. We're at the Shibata Tire booth, which is R31 house essentially. And they have this complete R32 GTR Skyline conversion kit for air conditioning. Very cool. Uses an entirely different AC pump and everything. Also the interior condenser. Very cool. The best thing about this event is you can also get a ton of period correct stuff. So if you're into that whole, Kaido racer, classic Japanese car era, you can get all the stickers, all the keychains with all that kind of stuff that you love. Look at this stuff. Kind of just like the truck shop we went to. Oh my God, they got one of the dancing cactuses. Oh my gosh, so much stuff here. Like all the lights there too. Same stuff. Oh. They're actually from that truck shop. See, I'm still looking for the Tomée booth. See if these guys are here. Once again, I'm reminded that all the cars I love are getting really old. Beautiful FC and FD here at Nostalgic 2 Days. When I first started coming to this event, none of these cars were even like on display. I don't know if they were even allowed here, but now they're all here. It was always just like Z's and Hakoskas and Ken Marys and stuff. It's like there's even a Stagia here. Dude, why is there a Forester? Oh my God, are these cars really this old now? Are we getting this old? Are we all boomers now, guys? These are all considered classics now. Oh man. Every time I see a Moto Compo, I'm just bummed that I missed these when they were so cheap. They're so expensive and overpriced now, even for a blown up, destroyed one. Nice Honda City. I finally found the Tomée booth. I get to geek out on some stuff that normally I see on the bench in there, but we don't get to see these that often, where you get to see the clear acrylic there and showing the inside of these oil pumps. Very cool. Oh, and then the casting for their pistons. That's what turns into a full machined piston from Tomée. Super cool. They got head stud kits for a 4AGE, everything here. Dang, man. Subaru head stuff. They've got their bucket seats. By the way, if any of you guys want to purchase any of the Tomée bucket seats, the collab bride seats, let us know, reach out to us, fill out the contact form on SAMMIT.net. We can get you guys a really good deal on these and get 2 into 1 box so you can save on shipping as well. But they're really nice because it's got that half cover here on the back. So it gives you a bit of extra protection here, getting the back all scratched up and whatnot. Oh wow, look at this. They've got a complete SR22 block for sale today. 1.3 million yen. That's actually pretty good. Complete forged 2.2 liter. I dig that. If anyone wants that, reach out to us because we can ship that to you in a heartbeat. Ohayou gozaimasu. Look at all this stuff. Oh, they got the big long boy. I love these. We've sold so many of these recently. A lot of guys love them. Very cool. We're here at the Restore Parts booth. They have a website, restore-parts.com, and they sell a ton of aftermarket panels for the AE86. All of these fenders, rear quarters, the rear back panel, everything in the front, all these like the full like chassis rails and everything, the firewall, all of that you can purchase brand new aftermarket from them. Very cool. These guys are single-handedly keeping these cars alive. And I'd probably say it's probably much better condition than a lot of the the replacement shells that are coming out of Alibaba at the moment. I missed this before when we went past the Toyota booth, and I don't know how, but these are the brand new 4AGE block and heads, part of the Toyota Heritage Parts Program. And they are a pretty hefty price. So you're looking at about Rokujuman, so 600,000 Japanese yen for the block, and pretty much the same 600,000 yen for the head. But these are not just straight copies from the older blocks and heads. It's an entirely new casting process, new material, as well as the molds are all different. They started from scratch. They started using flow simulation and stuff like that to make changes to them. So they are not identical to the old block and the old head. So in that aspect, they're paying about 1.2 million Japanese yen for something brand new in the 4AGE world, I think is very cool. Also, they give you this very cool wooden box if you place a pre-order in the first 3 months of when they announce this. So you can still order it. We're actually going to be able to take orders on these as well on SAMMIT.net. If you guys want one, just reach out to us and we can place an order, a pre-order for you. But yeah, it's very cool that Toyota is bringing this stuff back, but not just, remanufacturing the older stuff. They've actually gone and looked at it and re-engineered a bunch of stuff so that it's stronger and it's better, flows more, and stuff like that. Very, very cool. I had an amazing conversation with someone at Toyota just now, just understanding like the price and what it is and what they've done and the changes. So very cool. Now the machining actually looks incredible. Looks very beautiful. The head looks amazing as well. The ports and everything. Very cool. Another look at this 86 here at Restore Parts. I just realized they've done the whole floor pan now. Every year I come back, they're working on more and more panels. Rockers, everything, brand new, aftermarket, floor pan. Dude, every panel in the back here is done now. Dude, that's gonna save so many people's 86s. Very cool. They're killing it. Incredible. This is really cool. They've got a racetrack set up with some cars. They've even got it set up where it times. This is very cool. It's like that's super cool. They get to race against each other. And then there's this 300ZX here with the OG V6. Oh, this is actually on a link too. That's actually very cool. Dang. So this is super cool. A lot of people didn't realize that this turbo was a single turbo V6 and it had a crossover pipe to connect the right side bank through the back of the engine. And it was a low mount single turbo here. Very cool OG setup. It's cool that they've got link on display here. That is actually awesome. Love seeing stuff like that. Wow. The mirror is really cool too. You get to check everything. Oh, hang on. I think they're about to race. I wonder who's going to win. This is so cool. I love this. Getting all the kids involved. 各社一斉にスタート1コース2コース That's so cool. 085なんと同タイム That is awesome. I gotta say, I love how Bride has been bringing out these classic style seats. With and without the neck rest too. Very period correct. Personally though, I need the neck rest, otherwise I'll snap my back because I'm, tall guy things. I'm back at the Meiku booth because I noticed this, which I didn't see before, but it seems like they're remanufacturing now valve covers for the RB26, but this timing belt cover is very different. Notice this bulge here? That is for a VCT gear. So this is perfect for like an RB25 head. This is a real OEM like style cast, machined, CNC machined front cover to match the 26 stuff. So this is like normally what people have to do is do some kind of custom thing and they'll weld something on there, or they'll just have an open hole for the VCT gear because they want to run these covers on an RB25 head that, let's say they're running an RB28 bottom end or an RB30 bottom end. So this is very cool because the 25 Neo 6 heads actually flowed better, had better water passages and all this kind of stuff. It was like the best RB head they ever made. It had VCT, but because of that gear, you couldn't use the OEM 26 covers because it just cuts off right there and the gear would hit it. So this is really cool. And it looks like it's only going to be about, looking at this, I think USD, it may only be around about the $7,650 mark for the front cover. The rest of it, the full kit's obviously going to be quite expensive. These are all remanufactured too, and they look really nice, to be completely honest. Very impressive. I love that everyone's starting to make parts for these cars now. Wow, look at all the tsurikawa, the train handles, all the different custom shaped ones, cats, hearts, sakura, all here. Look at all the shift knobs, all the little flower ones. Whoa, look, they've got like Playboy bunny ones too. That's crazy. Dang. These places are cool. I need to get something for you guys since I'm here. They've got a lot of Tomica stuff. And of course, they've got the Z-Tune on display here. Man. Saw a 400R over there today, and now a Z-Tune 34 GTR. There it is, the titanium strut brace. So cool. I just realized this GC8 is a 22B. Does it say it? Oh wow. That's baller. It's clean too. What's going on here? Oh, they're putting dents in. Oh, they're doing PDR. That's cool. Letting people hit it to put a dent in it to show they can fix it. Dude, this 22B is beautiful. Dang. This is pretty wild. They made a complete aluminum Z. Fair Lady Z. It's completely aluminum. What? Crazy cool. Got some really nice bikes on display too. Gosh, the titanium headers and exhaust on these. Absolute work of art. Oh my gosh. That looks incredible. Okay, this is wild. We just saw this car in Osaka Automesse, and now it's here at Nostalgic 2 Days, all the way here in Yokohama. Very cool. This is a Copen, a Daihatsu Copen that they made to look like this insane Porsche race car. Absolutely crazy. That's what it used to look like. Convertible Copen, and they turned it into that. So cool. It's incredible. Like all the detail, all the metal bodywork, insane. And this is what is so awesome about these engineering schools here in Japan. They actually are teaching the kids how to do stuff. So this is JEC, which is Japan's engineering college, and there are colleges like this all across Japan where they actually teach the kids, get hands-on and do crazy builds like this for things like auto salon and all that type of stuff. So cool. Okay, this is wild. Someone did a full EV conversion on an S13 Silvia. Oh boy, this has got to be heavy. There's high voltage battery stuff here too. There's no way this thing is light. I guess it was a prototype thing. There's a lot of like, is that like a Raspberry Pi with a bunch of daughter boards on top of, stacked on top of it? It's kind of cool. I wonder what the whole purpose of this was. Just proving that it's possible, I guess. Weird. Am I the only one that loves technology, love computers? You guys know what I used to do for work before this in IT. So I love new tech. But as a car person, when I see electric cars, it's just such a turn off for me. Am I the only one that feels that way? Anyways, I think this is a perfect time to end today's video. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section. Do me a favor, guys, go to sammit.net and place yourself an order for a bunch of new merch that has just launched. We got new hoodies, new shirts, 3 all new designs on top of the new HKS collab stuff. Also, if you want to support us this year with the Formula Drift program and put your name on the car, you can go to the website and also place an order for a private sponsorship pack. Your support means the world to us. Thank you again for watching today's video. I'm gonna head home, spend some time with the family, and recharge over what's left of the weekend for Monday morning. Peace. Ciao, mata.